Hello students, today I am continuing the class for class 10. The topic is compound interest. This is the continuation part of the last online class. So in the last online class also we were doing the same topic, that is compound interest. So today we will do another type of problem. That is, I am deriving a formula, right? So here the problem is, if the interest is compounded half yearly. What do you mean by the interest is compounded half yearly? It means that if some money is deposited at the beginning of the year, that is in the month of January, and some amount is deposited in a bank, okay? So after 6 months, you will get the interest, and that interest will be added to the principal to get the amount. And that amount will be the principal for the next 6 months, okay? Again, for the next 6 months, you will get an interest, and that interest is again added to the new principal to get the new amount, and that new amount will be the new principal for the next 6 months. So in this way we can calculate the amount in this case, okay? So if the interest is compounded half yearly, what will be the amount on rupees P at the rate of R% compound interest per annum for n years? Suppose P is deposited at the beginning of the first year, okay? Rupees P is deposited at the beginning of the first year. So what will be its amount on rupees P at the rate of R% for how many years? N years. If the interest is compounded half yearly. So if the interest is compounded half yearly. Okay. So let us get the amount. Now how can we calculate the amount? Now let us do the solution. So in this case, this is the principal P. Capital P is equal to small p. What is the rate of interest? R is equal to small r%. What is the time here? Compounded half yearly. That is, compounded half yearly means how many months? 6 months, isn't it? 6 months means how many year? Half year. So this is half year. So let us calculate its interest after half year. So you know the formula, I is equal to PRT upon 100, right? So I is equal to rupees. What is the principal here? Small p into what is the rate? Small r. What is the time? It is half divided by 100, right? So, or what is I now? I is equal to rupees p into r by 2 divided by 100. So this is the interest after 6 months. Okay, now let us calculate its amount. So what is the amount now? Amount is equal to, formula is P plus I, or amount is equal to, what is the principal here? Small p, plus what is the interest here? It is P into R by 2 divided by 100. Or A is equal to P within bracket 1 plus R by 2 divided by 100. Right? So this is the amount after 6 months. Okay? So now I told you that this amount will be the principal for the next 6 months. Okay? This amount will be the principal for the next 6 months. Right? So let us write down it as P1. So P1 is equal to A. So P1 is equal to P into 1 plus R by 2 divided by 100. Because the value of the amount is this one, right? Now let us calculate its interest. Therefore, what is the rate of interest here? Same R%. So what is the time here? For the next 6 months means 6 months, that is half year. 6 months is half year. So this is your half year, right? Let us calculate its interest now again. What is the formula? Same formula. Therefore, I is equal to PRT upon 100. This is the formula that I am writing. Okay. Now this is the new interest. Let us write it as I1 is equal to, what is capital P? Capital P is small p1, right? What is capital R? Small r. What is T? Half. So divided by 100. Is that right? So, or I1 is equal to, what is P1 now? P1 is P into 1 plus R by 2 divided by 100. That is the value for only P1, right? The P1 को value कति छ यहाँ? P into 1 plus R by 2 divided by 100. So write down that value here. P1 is P into 1 plus R by 2 divided by 100. Okay? Into, this is R1 R divided by 2 divided by 100. This is the value for I1. Is that clear? So let us calculate the new amount after that next 6 months. So therefore A1 is equal to, here the principal is P1, let us write down as P1 plus what is the interest? This is the new interest, that is I1. That is A1 is equal to P1 plus I1. Okay? So or A1 is equal to, what is P1 now? What is P1 actually, this one? P within bracket 1 plus R by 2 divided by 100. Right? That is the value for P1. What is I1? Plus P within bracket 1 plus R by 2 divided by 100 into R by 2 divided by 100. Is that right? So this is the value for I1. So now let us simplify it. You can take common here. Or A1 is equal to P into 1 plus R by 2 divided by 100 is taken common, isn't it? Among these two, what is common here? P into 1 plus R by 2 divided by 100. So right now the remaining terms here. Since P into 1 plus R by 2 divided by 100 is already taken common. So here it is 1 plus. Again, P into 1 plus R by 2 divided by 100 is taken common. So what are the remaining terms now? R by 2 divided by 100. Okay? Understood now? So now you can multiply these two. Okay? That is 1 plus R by 2 divided by 100 into 1 plus R by 2 divided by 100. If you multiply them, you will get square. Right? So we are getting here, therefore, A1 is equal to P into within bracket 1 plus R by 2 divided by 100. This is whole square. Right? So this is the amount after next 6 months. Again, you can find out the amount after another next 6 months. So likewise, we can calculate all the amount here. Okay? So similarly, you can get amount after n years. So what will be the amount after n years? There is a formula. So likewise, you can write down, therefore, amount for n years is equal to. So what is now what will be the amount for n years if the interest is compounded half yearly? So amount will be P within bracket 1 plus R by 2 divided by 100 whole to the power, this will be 2n. This 2 should be multiplied by n. Okay, so this is the formula. Okay, so you don't have to do all these and derive the formula. Just remember this formula. So amount for n years is equal to, what is the formula? P into 1 plus R by 2 divided by 100 whole to the power 2n. So how can you remember this formula? Just look at the blackboard. If the interest is compounded half yearly, if the interest is compounded half yearly means 6 months and 6 months. For the whole year, this will be 6 months and next one will also be the 6 month. So first 6 months is one phase and the next 6 months is second phase. The 1 plus 1 is 2 phases are there, isn't it? So what will you do here is, there is a little bit of difference here in the formula. So amount for n years will be equal to P into within bracket 1 plus this R should be divided by 2. How is it 2? I told you that first 6 months is one phase and next 6 months is another phase. That means 2 phases are there. This R should be divided by 2 and this n should be multiplied by 2 here. You will get the amount. You will get the amount on rupees P at the rate of R% compound interest per annum for how many years? N years. So this is the method to remember the formula. Okay. Again, I am telling you that if the interest is compounded half yearly. That means half yearly means for the whole year 6 months and 6 months. First 6 months is the first phase and the next 6 months is the second phase. That means how many phases are there? 2 phases. In that case, the rate of interest is divided by 2 and the power n should be multiplied by 2. Is it clear now? So I think I've understood it. No need of doing all these things. I just wanted to know how the formula has been derived. Okay, so this is only the derivation. You don't have to do anything here. Just you have to remember this formula, that is amount for n years for this problem will be equal to P into 1 plus R by 2 divided by 100 whole to the power 2n. So you can copy it. Just try to understand it only. Okay. So now we will write down the formula. Now in the first case we already did it. Again I am writing the formula. If the interest is compounded half yearly, what will be the amount on rupees P at the rate of R% compound interest per annum for n years? We just derived the formula for this first problem, isn't it? So what was the amount after n years? The formula is A is equal to, what is the formula? P within bracket 1 plus R by 2. Why is it divided by 2? So compounded half yearly. Half yearly. For the whole year, half yearly means 6 months and 6 months. Okay. For the first 6 months, that is the first phase, and for the second 6 years, for the first 6 months, that is the first phase, and for the second 6 months, that is the second phase. That is how many phases are there? 2 phases are there. That's why this R is divided by 2. Divided by 100 whole to the power. Actually, in case of compound interest, amount is equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 whole to the power n is there, isn't it? So here R is divided by 2 and the power will be n should be multiplied by 2. That is 2n. So this is the formula for the amount after how many years? n years. If the interest is compounded half yearly. Is that clear? So now what is the formula for compound interest? What is the formula for compound interest? Compound interest is equal to, you can derive it, isn't it? So P within second bracket, I am writing only the formula. That formula should be remembered. Your formula so that you can do the problem, right? So P within bracket 1 plus R by 2 divided by 100 whole to the power 2n. Then what do we write? Minus 1. So this is the formula for interest is compounded half yearly. Okay. So similarly, number 2 is there. So what is number 2? If the interest is compounded quarterly. Quarterly means that is at the interval of 3 months. Half yearly, that means 6 months, 6 months. Quarterly means at the interval of 3 months. That means for the whole year. At the interval of 3 months means January, February, March, that is one phase. April, May, June, that is second phase. July, August, September, that is the third phase. October, November and December, that is the fourth phase. How many phases are there? 4 phases are there. Okay. If the interest is compounded quarterly. Quarterly means at the interval of 3 months. So how many phases are there for the whole year? It is 4 phases are there. So what will be the amount of rupees P at the rate of R% compound interest per annum for n years? So similarly you can write down the formula for number 2. So how will you write it? What will be the formula? A is equal to P within bracket 1 plus. Now this is compounded half yearly, 6 months, 6 months, 2 phases. R divided by 2 and 2n is there. In this case, how can you write down the formula? Now in this case, quarterly means at the interval of 3 months. I already told you that January, February, March, one phase. April, May, June, second phase. July, August, September, third phase. October, November, December, fourth phase. So how many phases are there? 4 phases are there. So this R should be divided by 4. So R by 4 divided by 100. Okay, whole to the power. That power n should be multiplied by 4. That is 4n. So this is the amount after n years. If the interest is compounded quarterly, that is at the interval of 3 months. Okay. So now what is the formula for compound interest? So CI is equal to P within second bracket 1 plus R by 4 whole divided by 100, right? Whole to the power 4n. Then what do we write? Minus 1. Is that clear to all of you? So these are the formula that you should remember. No need of deriving it. Okay? Only this formula is used to do the problems. Okay? Some problem is given, only you have to use this formula to get the required result. Okay? So you can copy it. Now we'll do some problems. We'll use this formula, right? Copy it. Now we'll do the problem number 18. That is page number 113. The same book, Ganit Prakash for class 10. That is the book from West Bengal Board of Secondary Education. So same exercise is continued now. That is, let us work out example 6.1. Okay. So question number 18 is, let us calculate compound interest on rupees 6,000 for 1 year at the rate of 8% compound interest per annum, compounded at the interval of 6 months. Compounded at the interval of 6 months. That means compounded half yearly. That means 6 months, 6 months. For the whole year, 6 months and 6 months are the two phases. So which formula is used for the amount or compound interest? That is, compound interest is equal to, so let us calculate the compound interest on rupees 6,000, which is compounded at the interval of 6 months. Okay. So let us do the solution now. You have to use the formula here. So which formula is used? I will explain you. So compound interest on rupees 6,000. So let us do the solution. What is the principle here? Rupees 6,000. Okay. That is your rupees 6,000, right? So for 1 year. So n is equal to 1 year. N is equal to 1 year, right? At the rate of 8% compound interest per annum. So what is the rate here? It is 8%. Okay? 8% compound interest per annum, compounded at the interval of 6 months. That means you have to calculate the compound interest on rupees 6,000 for 1 year at the rate of 8% compound interest per annum, which is compounded at the interval of 6 months. That is, compounded at the interval of 6 months means first 6 months for the whole year. First 6 months is the one phase and the next 6 months is the another phase. That is the second phase. That is, two phases are there. So which formula is used? If two phases are there, which formula is used? Therefore, CI is equal to, that is the first formula. P within second bracket 1 plus R by 2 divided by 100 whole to the power 2n. Then what do you write? Minus 1. Is that clear? So this is the formula that you should use. This is the formula that you should use for this problem, right? So or CI is equal to, what is P here? 6,000. Then within second bracket 1 plus, what is R by 2? That is 8 by 2 divided by 100 whole to the power what? What is 2n now? That is 2 into what is n here? 1. Then you write minus 1. So let us simplify it. Okay. So it is 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8, right? So 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 fives are 20. So we have simplified here. Is it clear to all of you? Okay. So therefore CI is equal to 6000. Now within second bracket, now it is 25 ones are 25. This is plus 1. This is 4 ones are 4. Right? 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8. So 4 ones are 4, 4 25s are 100. Right? So 25 ones are 25. 25 ones are 25 plus 1 is 26. That is 26 by 25 whole square. Then what do you write? Minus 1. So this is minus 1. So let us simplify it. It is 6000 within second bracket. That is multiplied twice. 26 by 25 into 26 by 25. Then write down minus 1. Is that clear to all of you? So now let us do the rough work. So rough work is here. Now multiply 26 into 26. 6 6 are 36, 3. 6 2s are 12 plus 3, 15. 2 6 are 12, 2, 1. 2 2s are 4 plus 1, 5. So this is 6, 7, 6. Right? So is equal to 6000 within bracket. How much is there? It is 676 divided by, what is 25 into 25? 25 into 25. 5 5s are 25. 5 2 is there. 5 2s are 10 plus 2, 12. 2 5s are 10. 1 2 2s are 4 plus 1, 5. 5 2 6. It is 625 minus 1. Is it clear to all of you? Now we have to take the LCM. So below 1 there is 1. 1 and 625 are there. What is their LCM? 625. 625 divided by 625 is 1. That is 676. 1 into 676. 676 minus this 625 should be divided by 1. 625. So 625 into 1 is 625. Right? Is that clear to all of you? Now let us simplify it. So which is equal to, you can write down rupees here. 6000 into, now subtract them. 6 minus 5 is 1. 7 minus 2 is 5. Divided by 625. So you can cancel here. You can cancel it by 25. 25 2s are 50. 25 2s are 50, then 125. 25 5s are 125. 25 lay like how many times answer? 25 2s are 50, 100, 10, 0, 100. 25 4s are 100, then 0. Again you can cancel it by 5. 5 5s are 25. 5 4s are 20, 40. 5 8s are 40. Is equal to rupees 48 into 51 divided by, it is 5. Now again multiply them. 48 and 51, multiply it. 48 and 51, multiply them. 8, 4, 5 8s are 40. 4, 5 4s are 20 plus 4, 24. 8, 4, 4, 2. That means it is rupees 2448 divided by 5. Right? Again divided by 5. Now 2448 is divided by 5. 2448 is divided by 5. Okay? 5 4s are 20. Remainder 4. Again comes 4 here. Right? 5 8s are 44. Then comes 8. Right? Then 5 9s are 45. Then remainder is 3. Then write down decimal point. Then write 0. 5 6 are 30. Cross. So after decimal point, there should be two figures for rupees and paise, isn't it? 0.60. So which is equal to rupees? How much is that? 489.60. Right? You have to show the rough work also, right? Right? You have to show the rough work like this. So this is the answer. Which is the required compound interest? It is rupees 489 and 60 paise. So therefore required compound interest is equal to rupees 489.60. So this is the final answer. So understood? So you can copy it. Now we'll do next problem. So now we'll do question number 19, same exercise 6.1 and the page number is 113, right? So number 19 is, let us write by calculating compound interest on rupees 6,250 for 9 months. For how many months? You have to calculate compound interest for only 9 months at the rate of 10% compound interest per annum compounded at the interval of 3 months. So now, which formula is used? Compounded at the interval of 3 months means for the whole year. Compounded at the interval of 3 months. That means 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. That is January, February, March, 3 months. That is the first phase. April, May, June. That is the second phase. Right? Then comes July, August, September. That is the third phase. October, November and December, that is the fourth phase. So that means how many phases are there? 4 phases. So if there are 4 phases, then which formula is used for the compound interest now? Okay. So now on rupees, you have to calculate the compound interest on rupees 6,250. That is your principle. For how many months? 9 months. Time is 9 months, isn't it? At the rate of 10% compound interest per annum, compounded at the interval of how many months? 3 months. Just now I explained you about compounded at the interval of 3 months. January, February, March, first phase. April, May, June, second phase. July, August, September, that is the third phase. And October, November, December, that is the fourth phase. So how many phases are there? There are 4 phases. So in this case, the formula that you should use is CI is equal to P, this formula. Let us write on the formula. CI is equal to P within second bracket 1 plus R by 4. 4 phases are there. So R should be divided by 4 whole to the power N should be multiplied by 4. That is 4N. So minus 1. This is the formula that you should use. Is that clear to all of you? So if you use this formula, then you can easily get the answer. Okay. So what are given here? Let us write down that given. So what are given here? Now solution. What is the principal here? What is the principal? Rupees 6250. Rupees 6250, right? Time N is equal to 9 months. You have to convert it into year. 9 by 12, which is equal to 3 by 4th year. That is 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. Is it clear to all of you? Okay. What is the rate? Rate of compound interest per annum is 10%, right? So now let us find out the compound interest. And 10% compound interest per annum compounded at the interval of 3 months. Okay. So let us write down the formula now. So therefore CI is equal to, what was the formula? It is P within second bracket 1 plus R by 4 divided by 100 whole to the power 4N minus 1. So this is the formula, right? So put the values, or CI is equal to rupees. What is the principal out here? it is 6250 within second bracket 1 plus, what is R? R is 10, isn't it? R is 10 divided by 4 divided by 100 whole to the power 4 into, what is the value for n here? It is 3 by 4. It is 3 by 4, right? Then write down minus 1. So second bracket is closed. Is that clear? Here P is that 6250. 1 plus, here R is 10%, 10 by 4 divided by 100. 4 into, what is the value for n here? It is 3/4. Then minus 1. So this 4 gets cancel it. Is that clear? So now let us simplify it. Rupees 6250. Now within second bracket 1 plus. So here you can cancel this 0, 0 gets cancelled. 4 and 10 can be multiplied. That is 1 by 40. 1 by 40, this is whole cube. Right? Then you have to write minus 1. Is that clear? Now let us simplify it. Is equal to rupees 6250 within second bracket. 41s are 40 plus 1, 41. 41 by 40 whole cube minus 1. Second bracket is closed. Okay. So which is equal to rupees 6250. Now within bracket. This 41 by 40 is multiplied thrice. That is 41 by 40 into 41 by 40 into 41 by 40, then write down minus 1. Okay. Now let us simplify. Let us do the rough work. So this is your rough work, right? Let us multiply 41 by 41. Okay. So 41 into 41. Now multiply them. 1 1s are 1, 1 4s are 4, 4 1s are 4, 4 4s are 16. 1 8 6 1. Again multiplied by 14. 41, sorry. Multiply by 41. 1 1s are 1, 1 8s are 8, 1 6 are 6, 1 1s are 1. Cross. 4 1s are 4, 4 8s are 32, 2, 3, 6 4s are 24, plus 3 is 27, 7, then comes 2, 4 1s are 4, plus 2 is 6. So add them 1, 8 plus 4, 12, 1, 7 plus 2, 9, 7 plus 1, 8, then this is 6. Let us check it once again. There might be some mistake, right? 1 1s are 1, 1 4s are 4. 4 1s are 4, 4 4s are 16, right? 1, 4 plus 4, 8, 6, 1. Again multiply by 41 here. 1 1s are 1, 1 8s are 8, 1 6 are 6, 1 1s are 1. Again cross, 4 1s are 4, 4 8s are 32, 2, 3, 6 4s are 24 plus 3, 25, 26, 27, 7, 2. 4 1s are 4 plus 2 is 6. 1, 8 plus 4, 8 plus 4, 12, 2, 1, 7 plus 2, 9, 7 plus 1, 8, 6. Yeah, correct. Okay. So is equal to rupees. It is 6250. 6250. That is your 6250. And within bracket, if you multiply 41 thrice, what did we get? 68921. 68921 divided by 68921. Okay. So now you have to multiply these 4 4 4. If you multiply 4 thrice, 4 4s are 16, 16 4s are 64, isn't it? Right? 4 4s are 16, 16 4s are 64. Then how many zeros are there? Write down 3 zeros. Then write down minus 1. Now let us do the simplification now. So which is equal to rupees 6250 within bracket. What's the LCM? 64,000. Now numerator 68921 minus 64,000 into 1, 64,000 bracket closed is equal to rupees 6250 into, now subtract them. 1 minus 0 1, 2 minus 0 2, 9 minus 0 9, 8 minus 4 4 divided by 64,000. Is that clear to all of you? 1 minus 0, let us check it. 1 minus 0 is 1, 2 minus 0 is 2, 9 minus 0 is 9, 8 minus 4 is 4, right? 9 minus 0 is 9, 8 minus 4 is 4, divided by 64,000, right? So here you can cancel this 0 and this 0 gets cancels. It can be cancelled by 25 also, isn't it? 25 2s are 50, 50 is there, 12, 125, 25 5s are 125. That's 25. This 6400, that is 6400, can be divided by 25, isn't it? 25 2s are 50, 14, 140, right? 25 5s are what? 25 5s are 125, right? 140 minus 125 is 15, 150. 25 6 are 150, right? Let us check it. So we have copied it. You can copy. So I have divided here by 25, right? So 25 divides 6400. 25 2s are 50, 4 1 0, 25 5s are 125, right? Next 5 1 0, 25 6 are 6 5s are 33, 6 2s are 12 plus 3 15. Yeah, this is correct. 256. Now can you cancel them? No, you cannot cancel them. Now let us multiply. Now 4921 should be multiplied by 25 now. Multiply by 25 here. Let us multiply them. Okay. So it is 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10, 0, 1, 5 9s are 45 plus 1, 46, 4 is there, 5 4s are 20 plus 4, 24. Let us check it once again. 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10, 0, 1, 9 5s are 45 plus 1, 46, 6, 4 is there, 5 4s are 20 plus 4 is 24, right? Now multiply by 2 here, multiply by 2 there. So it is 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, right? 2 9s are 18, 8, 1, 4 2s are 8 plus 1, 9. Let us check it once again. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 9s are 18, 8, 1, 2 4s are 8 plus 1 is 9, right? Let us add them. 5, 2, 6 plus 4 is 10, 0, 1, 5, 8 plus 5 is 13, 3, 1, 10 plus 2 is 12. Is it correct? Let us. So now here we have multiplied 4921 by 25. Okay. So how much did we get? 123025, isn't it? This is 123025 rupees 123025 divided by 256. So let us divide. This is 123025 by 256. Okay, let us divide it. So 256 ले हामीले केलाई डिवाइड गर्छौं 123025 लाई. So how much it goes? 4 times, I think. Let's check it. 4 6 are 24, 4, 2, 5 4s are 20 plus 2, 22, 2, 4 2s are 8 plus 2 is 10. Let us check it once again. 4 6 are 24, 4, 2, 5 4s are 20 plus 2, 22, 2, 4 2s are 8 plus 2 is 10. Let us subtract it. Now this is 10, 10 minus 4 is 6, right? This 2 minus 2 is 0, then comes 2, then 2 is there, right? Now, how much it goes? Is it 8? 256, 8. 8 6 are 48, 4, 8 5s are 40 plus 4 is 44. Then comes 4, 8 2s are 16 plus 4 is 20. Right? That is 2048. Yes. 2062 is greater than 2048. So, you can write here 8. 8 6 are 48, 4, 8 5 are 40 plus 4, 44, then comes 4, 8 2 are 16 plus 4 is 20. Now subtract it. Now this 12 minus 8 is 4. So this 5 minus 4 is 1, right? Again, 5 is there, okay? But you cannot divide 145 by 256, so it is 0. Then write down decimal point. Then 0 is there. Okay. Now 6 5 7 5 times, I think. 5 times. Let us take it. 5 6 are 30. 0 3. 5 5 are 25 plus 3 is 28. 8 2. 5 2s are 10 plus 2 12. So let us take it once again. 5 6 are 30. 0 3. 5 5s are 25 plus 3 is 28. 8 2. 5 2s are 10 plus 2 is 12. Let us subtract. 0. 15 minus 8 is 7. 3 minus 2 is 1. Then again you can add 0 here, right? So I think it's 6 times. Let us take it. 6 6 are 36. 3. 6 5s are 30 plus 3. 33. Then comes 3. 6 2s are 12 plus 3 is 15. Okay, let us take it once again. 6 6 are 36, 6, 3. 6 5s are 30 plus 3, 33. Again 3. 6 2s are 12 plus 3 is 15, right? Now subtract it. 10 minus 6 is 4, right? This 9 minus 3 is 6. 6 minus 5 is 1, right? So it is 164. Again you can write 0 here. Again it goes 6 times. Now again 6 6 are 36, 3, 6 5s are 30 plus 3, 33, 3, 6 2s are 12 plus 3 is 15. Subtract them. 10 minus 6 is 4, 3 minus 3 is 0, then 1. So remainder is 104. So if you want to write only 2 figure after decimal point, then what will you do? Now, after this 6, there is another number 6. If this last number is 5 or more than 5, then you can add 1 to the previous number. Okay? Then you can add 1 to the previous number if this number is 5 or more than 5. If this number is 4 or less than 4, then you don't have to add any number to the previous number. It will remain as it is, right? But here this number is more than 5, so add 1 to the previous number to get the approximate value. Okay, so what is the answer now? Is equal to rupees, how much is it? It is 480.57. So you can add 1 to the previous number. Is it clear now? So right now, required compound interest. Required compound interest is equal to rupees. What is it? What is the answer? It is 480.57. So this is the final answer. Okay. So you have to practice it at home. Okay. And you can revise it. Now we'll do the next problem. Okay. So now we will do question number 25. The question is, let us calculate the compound interest and amount on rupees 1,600 for 1.5 years, 1/2 years, at the rate of 10% compound interest per annum, compounded at the interval of 6 months. Again, in this question, it is given that compounded at the interval of 6 months. So first of all, you have to understand this question. What do you mean by compounded at the interval of 6 months? So for the whole year, the interest is compounded at the interval of 6 months. That means first 6 months, that is from January to June, it is the first phase. Then after that another 6 months, that is from July to December, that is the second phase. So how many phases are there? There are 2 phases. So you have to use the formula for these 2 phases, okay, for both amount as well as compound interest, right? So let us do the solution now. So let us calculate the compound interest and amount on rupees what? 1600. So here principal is equal to rupees 1600, right? So what is the value for in here? 1.5 years. 1.5 years means 2 ones are 2 plus 1, that is 3/2 years, right? At the rate of 10% compound interest per annum, that is R is equal to 10%. So let us first calculate the amount, okay? So what is the formula for amount? We know that. So in this case, the interest is compounded at the interval of, that is the interest is compounded at the interval of how many months? 6 months. That is, first 6 months is the first phase and the next 6 months is the second phase for the whole year, isn't it? So in this case, the formula will be A is equal to P within bracket 1 plus R should be divided by 2, because the whole year is divided into 2 phases. From January to June, first phase, then from July to December, second phase for the whole year. So there are 2 phases. So R is divided by 2 divided by 100 whole to the power. Now N should also be multiplied by 2. So this is the formula for the amount. Okay. So now let us put the value. Therefore A is equal to rupees. A is equal to rupees. What is P here? 1600 within bracket 1 plus. What is R by 2 here? 10 by 2. 10 by 2 divided by 100, isn't it? This is R is 10 here. 10 by 2 divided by 100 whole to the power. 2 into 3 by 2. This is 2 into, what is the value for N? It is 3 by 2. It is 3 by 2. Here 2 gets cancels, right? So here also you can cancel it. 0 0 gets cancels. So is equal to rupees 1600 within bracket 1 plus. Now how do you do here? This is 1 divided by 2 into 10 should be multiplied, that is 20. 20 whole to the power 3. So which is equal to rupees, it is 1600. So within bracket 21s are 20 plus 1 is 21 by 20 whole cube. Is it clear? So which is equal to rupees 1600 into, now 21 by 20 whole cube means this 21 by 20 is multiplied thrice. So 21 by 20 into 21 by 20 into 21 by 20, right? Let us find out this value now. Here 0 0 0 0 gets cancels, right? So let us simplify it now. So which is equal to rupees, this is your 16 into 21 by 2 into 21 by 2 into 21 by 20. Is that right? 16 into 21 by 20 into 21 by 20 into 21 by 20. So 2 and 16, 8 times 2 and 8. 4 times 2 4s are 8. 4 1s are 4, 4 5s are 20. Which is equal to rupees 21 into 21 into 21. This whole divided by 5. So is that clear now? Now let's do the rough work. 21 into 21. So it is 21 into 21 is 1 1s are 1, 1 2s are 2, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 1 4 4. That is 441. Again it is multiplied by 21. 21 is multiplied thrice here. So multiply by 21 here. 1 ones are 1, 1 fours are 4, 1 fours are 4. Cross. 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8, again 2 fours are 8. Right? So it is 1, 4 plus 2, 6, 8 plus 4, 12, 2, 1 is 9. Is it correct? 1 ones are 1, 1 fours are 4, 1 fours are 4. 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8, 2 fours are 8. 1, 6, 12, 1, 9. 9, 2, 6, 1. Okay? So here you can write 21 is multiplied thrice, so we get 9261 divided by 5. Is that clear? Now let us divide. So let us divide 9261 by 5, right? I mean 5 ले केलाई divide गर्छ 9261 लाई 9261 लाई divide गर्दैछु. Let us divide it now. So it is 5 ones are 5, remainder 4, 2, 5 eights are 40, remainder 2, then 6, right? 5 fives are 25, isn't it? 5 fives are 25, remainder 1, again 1 is there. So it is 5 twos are 10, remainder 1, 0.0. Now 5 twos are 10, right? 5 twos are 10, cross. So after decimal point there should be 0. That means 0.2, 0 should be there. So is equal to rupees, how much is it now? 1852.20. So this is the required amount. So therefore required amount, so required amount is equal to how much is it? Rupees 1852.20. So this is the final answer. Is that clear to all of you? So required amount is equal to rupees 1852.20 paise. But in this case you have to calculate the compound interest also, isn't it? So let us calculate the compound interest. So let us calculate the compound interest now. So what was the principal in this case? What was the principal here? The principal was 1600. So how can you calculate the compound interest? So you know how to calculate the compound interest. Compound interest is equal to amount minus principal, right? So therefore CI is equal to A minus P. What was the amount here? It is 1852.20 minus 1852.20 minus what is the principal? 1600. 1600 is the principal. So you can subtract it, isn't it? So in 1600 there is no decimal point. So where is the decimal point there? After 1600. So let us write down first 852.20. Then write down 1600 below 1852. Then after 1600 there is decimal point. So after decimal point you can add any zeros. Now subtract them. 02.252. So which is equal to rupees. What is the final compound interest? It is 252.20. So this is the final answer for the compound interest. That is, it is calculated using A minus P, which is equal to rupees 252.20 paise. This is the required compound interest. The required amount is this one, rupees 1852.20 paise, but compound interest is rupees 252.20 paise. So this is the answer. So I think you have understood it. So you revise all the problems that we have done today, because this is quite complicated problem. So in this case you have to remember that formula, that is phases and all, 4 phases, 2 phases, what type of formula is there. You just go through it, revise it at home, and we'll do some problems are there, some problems are left there. We'll do it in the next class. Okay, so this much is for today. So thank you.